Grew up in Wood Green, North London. I guess that's sort of what inspired me to pursue art as a career was my family. My eldest brother was like an amazing painter and very driven sort of filmmaker as well. Because I guess like in the area, it's like you don't really see many people doing what they want. More so just working to survive. It was just really cool seeing what my big brother sort of doing that from the start. Like never getting like a part-time job, just like, no, I'm making films, and if I'm not making films, I'm learning how to do photography and just sort of ticking all the boxes and sort of hitting the creative industry by all different angles. It's possible, but it's like you choose your grind, you know what I mean? Always pushing your creativity, you know what I mean, instead of like doing other things.
Keep pushing.
Always.
Facts.
I go to Alexandra Palace a lot. I draw my inspiration from my friends, family, people that I see on the street, places that I go for inspiration. I like to go on long walks. So Tottenham reached out. I guess like the production company family, they reached out to do this sort of, I think it was like their final show, you know, because they haven't done shows since. But it was like to do that sort of installation piece about what it means to be a Londoner today. So sort of trying to capture the zeitgeist, I guess. I did my piece about a friend of mine in my area and some of the struggles that he was going through at the time. It was sort of about, you know, we make mistakes, all of us in our lives, but can we come back? Does our society allow us to make mistakes, learn from them, and push forward? Yeah. Because in reality, we're always dragged back into the things that we did before and never given that chance. So all my work's sort of inspired by the people who surround me. So it's just like, you know, I'm a sponge, so I capture what's going on and then trying to sort of reflect that in my own work. I guess like, which has traditionally been like for drawings and paintings, but now I'm sort of trying to get into doing sculptures and installation pieces. At the moment, I'm, you know, working to do more set design. So set design for sort of like fashion projects and stuff like that. So I guess like you know Campbell. So like you know, I've been very fortunate to be able to work with him. To be honest, it's really the same team that I started with. Ibrahim Kamara, Campbell Addy,
big names.
Jem, you know, all these sort of, it's just this like the people I started with are the people I enjoy to work with the most. And if I can have more jobs, bigger jobs working with those guys, it's like that's like the goal. Because when you're doing stuff that's quite flamboyant and sort of crazy and not what you see all the time, it's like you need to put it in a box. Everyone was at home, you know, with TVs on, just, you know, taking in any information as it comes. So when we saw what the terrible thing that happened to George Floyd,
that's exactly
it just made people a lot more aware. People who were just like, oh, drones going to work 9 to 5, it made people a lot more aware. And you know, it's stuff that it's been going on forever. You know,
we've been seeing it.
It's been seeing it. It's not news. It's, you know, you're almost quite I'm quite desensitized to seeing that sort of like that sort of black trauma all repeated. You know what I mean? The whole thing I took from that whole time is to just be a bit more appreciative of the opportunities that I have been given and what I can now do with it and how can I sort of give back. Because like, I guess for me, the idea is to become a sort of community artist. So working with local councils, youth centres, youth groups, and just like, you know, not just putting the work inside galleries. The mural that I've done recently for Edmonton is on 4th Street. I think it's just like that whole area hasn't had like work or anything really done to it in the last like 15 years. So when you see like a massive drawing or whatever, just like, oh well, people, you know, we exist and people do care about our area. And it's like, before when we went there was literally like some craziness in the corner. And you know, when you allow people to sort of get involved and actually make actual change to the area, it makes people a bit more invested to sort of like, oh, actually this is our home, you know, this is something we can build and to protect.